Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Aziza. I'm reading today for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, I'm gonna read at this time a connection between a Gemini male with a Gemini female. Let's see what is going on. For September 2020, I don't know if I said that already. The Gemini male is afraid, freaking out about their relationship at this time, and they feel maybe this relationship is just a lesson. As well as the Gemini female feel the same thing. The Gemini male, I get here, he's not giving any attention to their partner, which is the Gemini female right now, because they feel like I'm responsible into another relationship, but I do love you. I see the Ace of Cups here. You want really just to keep hoping and fulfilling yourself about the Gemini male at this time, dear Gemini female, but you feel that I need to change things, or this person changed things, or I don't want to be really dwelling on it, because that person make me feel about myself, my beauty, my feminine side, really I feel that energy, that connection between us. But you kind of but I'm in a relationship and this other person in a relationship, what shall I do? For some of you in a relationship and the other person, Gemini male, is in another relationship, but not all of you. And you feel but this Gemini man, he hasn't been committed to a settled down relationship with me, and I want commitment. And you feel that, okay, the love is in the heart, I'm gonna leave it this way, but maybe I should just close myself off. You want to close yourself off because you are afraid to get hurt and keep your hopes up without really anything really happening at this time. So you become undecided, back and forth, you don't know what to do. I get here the Gemini male, they find that this is really beautiful between you two, as balance is there, but was really making things complicated because there is a fork in the throat, which is another woman in the picture. But the Gemini male would love to have an affair with you, but for some of you, this person haven't been come to you or do anything yet. For some of you, you are already interacting with this relationship and having an affair already. This is how the Gemini male look at you, Gemini female. They see you this way. They see you very beautiful, confident, sexy, and they have the heart for you. You feel that you want to go on a ride with your person, you are waiting for him or her to take you someplace, to hide you somewhere, to do something. But I get here that you wish that the Gemini male will just move forward with you, because you feel that you have done a lot of effort with this person. They do believe that. They did the Gemini male believe that the Gemini female did do an effort, a lot of effort, and it's really very good. And I get here this person, the Gemini male, fascinated by you physically, emotionally. And the Gemini male is kind of I'm attracted to you, dear Gemini female. My heart, my emotions committed to you, but not yet on paper. Don't you hate that? Okay. There are messages between you two. Sometimes you find that you want really some help from Gemini, dear Gemini female. Sometimes you find yourself need some help from the Gemini male. You call them, you message them, you text them, and this person is really there for you. But is this an excuse only? To shake things up, to make things really work? It seems to be it is like that. Because you are undecided at this time, Gemini female, what to do. You are back and forth. You are still confident in yourself, but you feel I can be free. I can do really other things. I can be with someone else, but in the same time, you want the Gemini male to be free from another person and move on from them for you to be really with this person. The Gemini male says, I am already free. I moved on from the other person. And you're like, no, you're still with the other person. How is that? Well, I'm having my freedom. I can do whatever I want. But you are like, I don't want to message you and another person will pick up the phone or see the messages or the text messages. You kind of freaking out about it. That's the Gemini female. You don't want to be doing that. It's kind of overwhelming, stressful situation. You want your person to be free. You want to be free, but you don't know what to do. You have some emotions like a turmoil. You don't know what to say, what to do. You are feeling hopeless at this time because your Gemini male is not really doing something specific or in particular here to make the things really work between you two. Other than that, you've done your effort, you're working, you're hoping for your person to be with you. And you feel no, am I really making the choice, the right choice? Maybe I'm doing all of this effort and it's not going to progress and I don't want to sink in bad luck. That's the Gemini female saying. With the Gemini male, no, I don't want to be really just keep really working and doing an effort and it's not really going to progress or be anywhere. This is what you and your person thinking. Let's see what's going on. This is the Gemini male and the Gemini female thinking this way. And you are like, since we are in love, on the right balance, why we don't just move forward and he will come to me? That's the Gemini female talking like that. Well, you don't know that, there is a lot of interference around you, dear Gemini female, because the other person here, there is another person, is really telling your person something to keep him away from you. Dear Gemini female, another person telling your Gemini male to be away from you. There is interference here. To you, it's kind of it's over. Maybe it's over, if some of you are married. I'm talking about the Gemini female. You say it's over with my marriage. I don't care. I'm catching my person doing something. Now I'm thinking here, do you, dear Gemini female, want your spouse or your husband to be really doing something for you to have an excuse just to move on and to be with the Gemini male? It sounds to be for some of you it is. For some of you, no. You know that your person is really very sneaky and tricky. Okay. The Gemini male have a commitment with the Leo female. Because I see the Leo here many times. I see a Taurus also and I see a Capricorn. They are in a commitment with someone else, but the Gemini male know that they are not really doing anything at this time about the Gemini female to do anything about it at this time because they don't know what's going to happen with the Leo. You find yourself, Gemini female, to be really holding back at this time, and you want to connect with someone new that you never met because you are not really satisfied with your current relationship or with the Gemini male, and you will want really to be with someone new because you are worried that this isn't really exactly what you want, because for some of you it says here F you both, kind of like you're telling your spouse, this is for the Gemini female, telling your spouse and the one you are in love with, F you both because they can have someone new. But you keep really having this anxiety about it. It seems like that you haven't really done a decision yet. This is like only suggestion to yourself, or you and your mental, in your mind, discussing something for yourself. You feel like that you want really to be connecting with family at this time, to keep yourself occupied for a reason, to keep yourself busy, so you won't feel the pain that the Gemini male hasn't really come through to you yet. It's like you don't know what to do about it, and this is some obligation for family for Gemini female. It could be Gemini male also, but no matter what happened here, that the Gemini male will keep coming around. They will keep really coming back together until there is a certain time that you are both going to be really keep moving forward. Because it says here you are a stepping stone, dear Gemini female. Nothing is going to stop in your way. You still want to move forward. You're going to step on all of these setbacks and the insecurities and the bad luck to make things happen. Because it feels to me here that your person wishing on you so much, and they're going to be with you no matter what, because they are trying to find the balance here. The balance which is the right timing. I always said here there is a right timing for the Gemini male and female to be together in a commitment, and it wasn't really the right timing yet. But it feels to me in the coming 4 months you will get your wish. I'm going to remember that date. Maybe I should write it. Some of you are married to a Capricorn at this time and you want to leave because you feel like the Capricorn person is really playing games a lot. This is for the Gemini female. And you don't want to connect with that relationship because you keep fighting and arguing and you don't really trust. You have an issue of trust with that person, because after you feel lucky with something with this person, they goof around. And you have to tell them, knock, knock, I'm here. And they wake up to it, and start really, working with you. Sometimes you want it to separate because you don't really trust it. You feel that you are not feeling it. There is a gap, emotionally. And suddenly there is that love, all of it really going on between you and the Capricorn person. For some of you who bought really a house for Geminis, I get here that you are going to make it. Don't worry about your payment or your work or your career or money or finances also. So the relationship haven't been happening yet, and this person because the Gemini female have so much fear to give you the relationship and walk away from another person because they gave the promise to someone else before a long time ago, and they cannot just really cut it off. And I get here there will be a time that they will just stop from not being committed, because I get here that their fear is not making them reliable or commitment or giving you any attention at this time, because I don't see any attention at all for some of you. And that relationship hasn't been really coming through because I get here another person is watching them, which is, it could be like, the Leo. It's not necessary that he is attached to a Leo, but I get here soon. This person will have their freedom, and they will be really coming towards you and stopping by and having all the kind of fun and sex and intimacy between you two. But you have to put that on that playfulness, dear Gemini female, because you cannot just sit there and quiet and silent, and the other person waiting for you, and you are waiting for each other. You need to say something, at least flirt, and that will work and happen. Dear Gemini, two Geminis, male and female, I hope you enjoyed that reading, and if you need a private reading, please contact me on mysticalaziza.com, and the link for my website is below this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.